But beneath all these matters of the heart was a much stronger drama that has to do with the government trying to stop the animals of Oz from speaking. And Elphaba is a strong advocate against the policy the government is trying to enforce. Now, the first connection we will make to the Wizard of Oz is that Elphaba frees a lion cub in a cage in a classroom, which then becomes the cowardly lion in the Wizard of Oz. As the wicked timeline continues, Elphaba and Glinda are invited to meet the wizard they realize is causing this harm. Then, defying gravity happens and Act 1 of the play ends here. There was a time jump between Acts 1 and 2, which began 2 years later. Elphaba visited Nessa and gave her slippers superpowers so she could walk again. However, that's when Bok leaves Nessa because he realizes she no longer needs him. But the drama intensifies after Nessa puts an accidental spell on Bok to make him lose his heart. And that's when Bok becomes the Tin Man we initially established in The Wizard of Oz. The government goes after Elphaba and wants to capture her, so they use Nessa as bait to put her in danger. For this, they summon a storm, which causes a twister and a house to fall on Nessa, leading to her demise, and that becomes exactly the timeline where The Wizard of Oz begins. As we've explained earlier, Glinda meets Dorothy and gives her Nessa's slippers, and the story goes from there to the end of The Wizard of Oz. Since Nessa has been gotten rid of, Elphaba moves to protect her love, Fiyero. So, to protect Fiyero, Elphaba puts a spell on him, which accidentally turns Fiyero into the Scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz. But the story gets even more fascinating from there, as Elphaba captures Dorothy to get her sister's shoes back, and that's precisely where the two timelines meet up. Dorothy, in turn, melts Elphaba, and the story of The Wizard of Oz ends with Elphaba passing away, with the people celebrating Dorothy's return home, which was a happy ending in The Wizard of Oz.